Hello, my Oak Ridge Middle School Bulldogs. We're going to be starting basketball very soon, so I want to go ahead and make sure that everyone hears the rules for basketball just in case you choose to do that activity at least at some point in the year. The first rule is avoid contact. In real basketball, there's a lot of bumping and pushing that happens. In PE, let's avoid contact if at all possible. At the end of the game, when I say stop, or during a game, when I say stop, that means freeze, sit, hold the ball like a baby, don't bounce it, no extra shots. If somebody's walking to their seat, or if I have an injury and people are just throwing balls all over the court, somebody could get seriously injured. If we're going to be playing half-court games, but that means no half-court shots. Let's try to keep things within the three-point arc or within that kind of a distance. Far-away shots means that it could reverb off the front of the rim and could cause somebody serious injury. If two people have their arms around the ball at the same time, simultaneously, the first person that says ball gets the ball. Just let it go from there. When you fall down on the ground, pretend it's lava, pop right back up, because if you just lay there, even if you're hurt, get off the ground, because someone may step on you and hurt you even more, or you could hurt somebody else. Stay by your hoop. That means if the ball leaves your area, you get a free walk back. Don't just chuck it across the court. If a ball does roll onto your court, please look around for whoever it is and roll it to that person. Don't throw it in the air because you might hit somebody in the head. We never play make it, take it in PE because in real basketball, you don't just make a shot and then you just keep making shots. You make a shot, and even if you miss a shot, whatever it is, you have to go all the way back down the court. So that means even if it's an air ball, if they don't even touch the rim, you still got to, if it changes possessions, it's got to still go back at the top of the key, and then you can go back in. We're only playing 1 point in basketball because we're not using foul shots and we're not using the three-point arc. So just play by ones to keep it simple. But just so you know, in real basketball, foul shots are worth 1, normal shots are worth 2, and anything outside of the three-point arc is worth 3. But because we're not using the three-point arc or foul shots, just play by ones to keep it simple. If we have a foul, call your foul. Please don't be too crazy with it because we don't have referees on every court or instant replay. If it's something like a line call or something really close, just captains, stop it, talk to your teams, don't let anybody argue. Captains come to the middle, do rocks, paper, scissors, and then let them go from there. Whoever wins that, just play on. But we shouldn't have a lot of those kind of calls. But if you do get a foul call or something like that, just check it at the top, check it in, and restart from there. If we ever have somebody on your court that is double dribbling a lot, just explain to them that they can't dribble the ball with 2 hands, but keep in mind, some of these people have never played basketball on a real team before, so be gentle about it. Tell their captain, have their captain talk to them about it. Then if their captain can't help them get it, tell the captains, please come to me and I will teach them, or the coaches will teach them what a double dribble is. Also, traveling. If you take more than 2 steps, and then if I am dribbling and I take 1, 2, I have to pass the ball or shoot the ball, or it's considered traveling. That would be automatically other team's ball. At the most, we try to keep it to 4-on-4 per court. It's a 4-on-4 tournament. If you have more than that, just rotate the 5th player in. So every point, if you have 5 people per team, 2 people should be standing on each side, and every point that is scored, rotate 2 people in. So 1 for each team, and it should make it pretty fast like that. At the beginning of every game, I want captains to line up and assign each person who they want them to defend. So we're not playing any zones, it's person-to-person coverage in here. That way you can't say, well, they're not doing anything. If they're not doing anything and you didn't assign them a person to defend, captain, it's your fault. Again, please be lenient on calling out of bounds on a lot of these sidelines, especially on the side hoops. So the 2 middle hoops that have the three-point arc and all the lines painted, you can call pretty easy out of bounds lines on that. But the ones that are on the sidelines, try to look for the dotted tape lines that are about a foot away from the wall, 1.5 to 2 feet away from the wall. That is your baseline. If you notice, the sideline is actually for the real main basketball court. Those tape lines would be where the real normal baseline would be. So again, be lenient about it, But we are playing boundaries because we don't want you just running into the walls and playing all the way out to that point. That would be unsafe. Before we start every game, we're going to make teams, and then before every game, balance your teams out. If they have 2 more people than you, take a player. If they have 1 more player than you, you can rotate that extra person, or you can just play uneven. It doesn't really matter that much. And that's pretty much it, guys. Biggest statements are, if you have any problems, captains, try to handle it yourselves first. Do it politely. Use rocks, paper, scissors if there's something you can't come to an answer with. And then if it's something that's more technical or you need an actual resolution, please bring it to a coach. I think if you follow all of these rules, we'll have a great time in basketball. Thank you.